Alright, hello everybody, Silver here. Here we go. Alright. We're so close to the release of Billy. So very close. We're so very close, yet so far. I'm so far from guaranteeing him. I'm so far from it, dude. How many days does this have left? How long? It should say. 5. We're so close. We have less than a week. Would you look at that? Less than a week away. Oh wow. Silly, less than a week away. Okay, I'm gonna stop with that. Thinking about getting back into playing fucking Gundam Evo since they've made matchmaking a thing. So you don't have to just do custom rooms. There are still gonna be uptimes and downtimes on Gun Evo to begin with. But I'll see about making some videos. Genuinely. I'll see how that runs. Because again, I kind of fucking love Gun Evo. They've added some new stuff, since last I checked. Nothing as far as, like, custom, like, new characters is concerned. None of that. They've added, like, a little bit of new content, I would say, in that regard. Towards, like, just skins and stuff. Skins, items in the game. They've added that kind of stuff so far. We still, from what I can tell, still don't have any custom units or anything. Don't have any of that. For sure. Excuse me. That's something that I really hope, again, that the community stays around for, is that people still develop, you know, that kind of stuff. Because they hold tournaments as well. They often hold tournaments. It's not just like a thing like that where there's no tournaments or anything. They hold tournaments, they do all that shit. Wow, I don't got any fucking energy. That makes a bit of sense, though. I did use a bit yesterday. And I'm starting earlier, much earlier than normal. Or what would be normal for me. I realized my PC was in the wrong time zone. To be honest, I realized my PC was in the wrong time zone. So, like, I think I've been fucking up my upload schedule. I always had my shit set to Pacific time. I almost said specific, but Pacific time. I'm not Pacific. I was like 2 hours, 2 or more hours, behind, or, yeah, behind the actual time that it was. So, I apologize on that, on my... I'm sorry on my own behalf. I will say, as far as, like, the other day goes, when I was complaining about, like, Discord beef between mod communities on ZZZ, I'm kind of just done with that. Because, like, I was a of both. I didn't speak in one of them, because I joined one first. And just happened to vibe with some of the people there. And after just randomly getting hit with fucking literally empty child safety fucking violations, and both were getting hit, literally, apparently, and it's just because, like, the owners had beef with one another. Didn't even have anything to do with the fucking community, but, you know, they're just, it feels like they're all just children, because they'll ban you for no reason. So I wouldn't join either of them. I just wouldn't. If I were anybody trying to get into, like, modding this game, or Poyo games in general. I'm not gonna say the names of them, because again, you'll be able to find them if you're looking for certain types of mods. The kind of mods that you see people using on, like, Twitter and shit. Occasionally you'll see them in, like, on YouTube, but, like, the more SFW ones on YouTube, you can find them there. But again, I wouldn't even fucking bother at this point. Neither one is a great community if you're just coming in to fucking enjoy the game and being like, oh hey, I want to learn modding. It really isn't. Because one got a server violation. The other didn't, by the way. And now they're trying to do, like, peace talks after one has already been, like, fucked over. And it's like, and again, I'm just a bystander. And I randomly got banned from the one that has more mods. Just because... no reason. Literally, actually, no reason. Because I was getting hit with fucking empty child safety violations. Of course I fucking appealed them. And they were accepted, by the way. before anybody fucking says anything. They're literally just empty. So I was like, what the fuck? Which means I might have reacted to something that somebody was like, oh hey, that's a child safety violation. But again, these are fucking fictional characters to begin with. And it's like, oh great. I'm getting hit, so of course I'm gonna think it's whatever the fucking beef is that these two servers have that I'm just catching strays on. And then, because I expressed that opinion that, oh hey, I'm getting hit randomly, you get banned from one server, and it's like, oh great. And it's not even for shit you said in that other server. It's for saying it in the server that got a fucking violation because they have plants in there watching everybody. And it's like, you're fucking childish. You're childish if you have no time in your day other than to just sit there and watch that. Because both servers are doing NSFW mods. Both of them are. Neither one are, like, playing his day like that. Game Banana is way too restrictive in, like, AGMG, anime game modding community, or anime game modding group, whatever, is, like, fucking, I think they're just an extension of Game Banana, so they don't have a ton of mods because they are very arbitrary with the rules that they set. Very arbitrary with them. And it's like, okay, great. So if you want anything that's not on Game Banana, you have to go to one of the other two. And, you know, again, neither one is a fucking great place to be. Because one just might ban you for no reason, the other, it's like, you're gonna get banned for no reason because they have beef. Or you're gonna get fucking child safety violations because you might have reacted to something. Because, again, that's fucking happening. It's like, great.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
It's so annoying. So again, if you're thinking about getting into this game and you want to, like, mod it or learn modding, don't go to either of them. Just don't. Really don't. Don't go to either fucking, there's a very, it's a public link if you look up, like, oh, NSFW mods for, like, ZZZ. You just look it up, you'll get a Lovers Lab link. That shows you 2 servers that you could join. Neither one is great. Don't fucking join either. Really. Just don't. If you want to get into modding the game, just find tutorials and try to learn it that way. Sure, you might get some modding help in them, but... or learning how to mod help. Because AGMG, I tried learning how to mod. That's why I fucking joined the other ones to begin with. It was because I was trying to learn and nobody answered me in, like, AGMG, so... I had to join one of the other ones to get a fucking answer. But, again, Neither are a fucking safe place to be at all. Genuinely. Just don't go. Just really don't. There's no reason to. Just actually. That's all I can say. You want to learn modding? Tough fucking luck, I guess. Better find somebody else, or find somewhere else that's got, like, actually somebody in it that'll help. Am I saying this because I'm mad that the other server, again, just banned me for no reason? Yeah, a little bit. But, hey. That's my prerogative on it. Because again, that whole thing was ridiculous to begin with. The whole situation was just fucked anyways. If you want to get into modding genuinely, just go somewhere the fuck else. Don't go to either of those. Because they are abysmal. Like, I've met some decent people in the one that I used, but neither one is a good place to be. Just genuinely. Because again, they're petty with each other. Because they were at one point, like, the same server, then some beef happened. And so, like, some people made their own server and were petty and just banning people from the other. So you couldn't just be a bystander. It's not possible. And only the people that are quote-unquote useful in one server were the ones that, like, got to stay. And the bystanders who were just hit randomly, it's like, oh yeah, hey, you know, fuck you in particular. Like, I fucking guess. But no, it's ridiculous. Don't bother. Just don't. Really don't. You don't want to be in either one. If you look it up, just don't go. Just really don't. God. But yeah, no, I'm thinking about doing more, looking into how, like, populated the matchmaking services are for Gundam Evo. It does seem like it does break occasionally. I've seen that in their Discord, but I'll see what I can do. Because I do love Gun Evo. It's like my favorite hero shooter type. It appeals to me, because Gundam. I've made some, like, streams and videos in the past of it. And again, it's my favorite, like, hero shooter type. It's a team-based hero shooter. I really like it. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop, like, the ZZZ uploads. I'm still doing that. I'm just kind of, like, done with the mod community drama. Don't want to deal with it fucking at all. I'm only in the one server, so I can get leak information, and that's it at this point. I do talk with people in there, but I'm distancing myself from the fucking whole ordeal. I don't want it. If one's gonna be petty, Like, I don't even fucking play with mods most of the time because my PC sucks. Like, I test them out, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I want to, like, make some of these characters just into mecha characters, like fucking Arya here. But, no. If that's the kind of shit that's gonna, like, be how they do it, I just don't care. Like, y'all have y'all's beef. Y'all have y'all's beef. I'm fucking out of it. I was trying to learn to mod for... so I could just do mecha characters. But if that's gonna be how they treat, like, mod makers and shit, or, you know, they're gonna be super petty like that, I'm not even gonna fucking get into it. Just genuinely. You can't share the mods within the, like, between the servers because one person is super petty and saying, "Oh, hey, I fixed those mods myself, so you can't post them." When that doesn't make the mod yours. Your fix can be what you don't want. But the mod itself, the original mod, that's not your property. You can't tell somebody they can't have that somewhere else, to be fair. You just can't. It's just in general, you can't. It's not your that's not your call to make. But yeah, no. I'm done with that. That's your wrap up for that. Somebody at one point had made a joke that I was going to cuz they know I'm a like YouTuber in the one server that I actually talk in. They were made a joke and it was like, "Oh, time to boot up silvervtuber.exe to make a drama video." And I'm like, no, it's not worth it. I'm not even gonna make a fucking drama video about that. It's not worth it on either side. Like, I physically said, I don't want to promote either at this point. Because neither is the safe place that they want to say they are. Neither is. Neither of them. Neither are safe. Neither are, you know, like, you want mods? Just fucking suck it up, I guess. Deal with what Game Banana has. Or find a mod author that you really like and join their Discord specifically. That's it. Just do that. Don't go into a fucking general mod Discord. Because apparently they have beef with other modding Discords. So don't even bother. Don't. Just don't. You're not gonna learn modding there anyways, basically. Like, there's some people that might teach you, but you're not gonna learn much. You're really not. There's very specific people who are gonna teach you, and a lot of times they're not active in those communities. In, like, that's that side of it. They're busy doing other shit. Like, actually 3D modeling stuff. You know, that kind of shit. So just don't bother. Really. Either way. I have two ways that you can support me down below. I have my Honey Game referral code link that is, I'm not sponsored by them. I have that down below because I've used Honeygain for like several years now, and I've never been scammed out of it, out of money. Sure, it takes a couple months to get $20, but that can help. Really, that can just help you out. That $20 is nice occasionally. If you use the link, you get $3 to start off in your account. Again, it will take you a couple months depending on how much you use your device, whether it be PC or like an Android device. I don't think it comes on iPhone. So I guess iPhone users are kind of fucked on using that. But it does work on PC, does work on Androids. Depending on how much you use the device, it can be, you know, a couple months before you get the $20. But over that course of you getting $20, if you use the referral code link, it gives me $5 over that course of time, over that period of time. So it would really help me out. The other way is just a coffee donation page. That's all it is just a donation page. It's nothing else. So, if you want to support me there, if you have the extra income to do that, then that's a perfectly fine way of doing it if you like my content enough. I know I've recently just been kind of like fucking babbling on, but I'm trying to find what I can do that's like a more interesting content that will run. I've been doing some like test recordings and stuff to see what runs properly and what doesn't. I've just been trying to find that kind of stuff. It's really hard with how bad my PC is to actually like find out what's, what's good and what isn't, as well as like when I'm not playing this for a video. I'm typically doing my own thing with what's going on recently. So like I haven't been able to actually have a ton of time to myself, I suppose. I do say, oh, I'm a VTuber, I just sit on my ass. Which is true for the most part. But a lot of times when I'm sitting on my ass, I'm looking for ways to be able to like make a living so I can live a bit easier without, having to rely on shit like donations and stuff. Either way, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.